Really quick, before we jump straight into the video, the winners of the last giveaway did not claim their prize. So with that being said, we are doing a winner take all event. 13,000 red diamonds, one winner. All you have to do to get one entry, subscribe, like the video, and drop your information down below. And the winner will be selected in Friday evening's video. Good luck and enjoy the video. Yo, what's going on, Hero Clash Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm your host, Trinity, and today we have a brand new series called The Beginner's Guide. Yes! In episode 1, we're going to talk about ruins, so let's jump straight into the heroes.
A phoenix has its destination, and I have mine.
My favorite hero being the Phoenix. As you can see, all level 6 ruins. Ah, man, just the T2 armor. The S plus armor. The artifact. Level 40. I just want to talk about it all, hands down, but we got to focus on ruins. One of my all-time favorite parts of the game between artifacts and ruins. It's a tie. I don't know what to choose. But that being said, let's jump straight into the ruins. First things first, if you guys are brand new to Hero Clash, welcome to Hero Clash. Make sure you subscribe, especially you if you're brand new, because there's a lot of things you can do in this game that you can mess up. But I'm going to teach you not to mess up, because I made a lot of mistakes. And going back, I look at my free-to-play account with the knowledge I have now, and I'm crushing it. Woohoo, man. Trinity from the future here. My biggest advice for new players, 100% focus on Alvarez. I don't care if you're on day 1, day 10, day 50. Focus on Alvarez. Get her up max rarity, which is eternal. Should be called immortal, just saying. Get her maxed out, get her blade to level 30. It's very easy to do. It's free to do as well. Trust me, Alvarez, 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 back to the ruins. So with that being said, let's jump straight into ruins. First things first, what is a ruin? For those who don't know, you have 6 different levels of ruin, all ranging from blue, purple, orange. What are the other ones? I don't even know what color the other ones are. Oh yeah, the bluish, silverish ones, and then the super sunset looking ones, which is level 6. Yeah, are extremely hard to get, but let's start from the beginning. What is a ruin? A ruin is simply just a power-up that will help your hero in the battle, period. And you have a whole bunch of ruins to choose from, right? So first things first, let's go down the line of which ruins are good and which ones are complete booty. Now, out of this whole list, you have free-to-play ruins and you have the paid ruins. Let's just talk about the paid ones really quick. You have Assault, which is completely garbage. I don't think they're worth $100, and I spent $100 on them. Vital, absolutely amazing, and Guardian is absolutely amazing. Guardian being defensive and Vital being offensive, okay? So when it comes to ruins, you're gonna have offensive ones and then defensive ones, right? And they mix a little bit too, which we'll cover in the video, okay? Next thing, let's just go over a quick summary of each one. Now, Banshee, counter damage taken by the hero, pretty much says you have a percentage roll where if you take damage, it could be cut in half or it could be cut by 40% based on the percentage. Usually it's like 40 to 50%. We can click it right now, and I have it equipped to her.
Nature is balanced
so we can just read
and
it.
real.
Once you equip 4 ruins, you'll have this ruin in the top left corner. You click it, and it literally shows you what it does. So level 3, 60% chance to counterattack with 50% of damage taken. When HP falls below 25%, recover 25% of HP. Can only be triggered once. This ruin is extremely OP, and I'm happy they are free. Really quick shout out to the devs for making most of these ruins non-pay to win, as in you have to play the game, and it takes a lot of time to unlock level 6 ruins. Please keep it that way. Please don't put a $ on any of these free ruins, please, because it would ruin the game completely. I have to say that because I just have to say that. So with that being said, going back to...
A phoenix has its destination, and I have mine.
So that's Banshee. Moving on to the next set, we have Apocalypse. Simply is skill, attack, steal, armor ignoring true damage to the target. That's pretty much the same as Vital, but Vital is just way better. I would say Vital is the paid version of Apocalypse. It really is. Let's see what else. Next we have Domination. Basic attack, steal damage equal to a certain percentage of max HP to the target. Not too bad, not too good. I don't use them at all in my top 12 heroes, maybe in my top 18, my third team, but it's just not that good in my opinion. Now moving on to Judgment, increased attack. One of my favorites I have for the Phoenix. As you can see, we'll click the button right here and attack plus 20%. You can't go wrong. Phoenix is one of the best heroes in the game by far, if not the best, especially because she gets to attack first and she has invincibility plus 20% attack due to 2 ruins. It's just unstoppable, hands down. It really is. So with that being said, the next category I want to talk about with ruins is you have ruins that require 2 ruins, and then you have ruins that require 4 ruins. As you can see on your screen, on my screen, you have the vital ruins that require 4, and then you have these ones, the judgment ruins that require 2. Okay, so and the game tells you how many it takes. So if you see anybody that has more or less, they don't know what they're doing. Oh yeah, that reminds me of a story. Really quick, shout out to my boy Dalius. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. He reached out to me, and we've been tag teaming Hero Clash for about a month now together. I've been helping him out. And long story short, he came to me and he was like, "Hey man, there's this guy who spent $13,000 on the app, and I faced him in the Crucible in like 2 days." I'm like, dude, if he knows what he's doing, you're going to get crushed, right? So, you know what? I will help you to my best of my abilities. So we spent hours upon hours just wargaming on what he should do in the Crucible. Like I said, his enemy spent over $13,000, VIP 15, right? So I'm sitting there analyzing this guy's moves, his ruins, his artifacts, everything he has unlocked, his previous games in the Crucible and how he aligns his heroes, and I found many flaws. This guy spent 13 G's and he has no idea what he's doing. He's about to get crushed. Even had Sparta maxed out with the new exclusive skin. Oh man. So anyways, long story short, the Crucible comes around. I spent 3 hours talking to Dalius, and we set up a good plan, right? And long story short, we crushed them. We crushed them, baby. Hands down, let's go. And Dalius hasn't even spent close, not even 90% of what that guy has spent. And he lost. Yes, the enemy lost. Dalius won and won the Crucible. This is just a lesson to everybody when I say this. Knowledge is power. I don't care if you have everything unlocked in the game. If you don't know how to use them, then you will lose. It's just that simple. We went back and forth for like hours just putting his team together, and when I checked the Crucibles right when they ended, I'm like, oh my god, no way, let's go, we freaking did it. Man, it feels so great to crush someone who spent 13 G's in the game. Knowledge is power 100%, just saying. Now going back into the ruins, next you have Evolution, you get more HP, you have Annihilation, more skill damage. Samurai, you get to attack with a basic attack, pretty much a counter attack, right? And then you have Redemption, which is the worst ruin in the game. I can't stand Redemption. Jeez, man. Long story short, level 6, you have a 25% chance of your hero coming back after they die, which means you're preparing for them to die and rolling the die so they can come back, which is a loser's mentality. So never use Redemption unless you have nothing else to put on your hero like this.
Divination is about foretelling one's written destiny.
Like, bro, what? I have nothing else to put on her, so I got level 6. Man, it is what it is, yo.
A phoenix has
moving
a
on
destination, and I have
to the next
mine.
set of ruins, we have Sin, which is just armor penetration, and then Maniac, which is increase the crit. They keep switching the names of the ruins, so devs, again, please stop switching stuff around that doesn't need to be switched. That'd be great. So moving on to the next biggest question. Which ruins go on who? Now, when it comes to the ruins, it all depends on what your strategy is. It doesn't matter if you want to put, Vital on a defense hero, or if you want to put Guardian on an offensive hero, such as Dragonic. You know what? Let's look at Dragon. Do I even have him right now? Let me see.
A Dragon Slayer?
Okay, so
Don't make me laugh.
I don't have everything on him. I wouldn't put the Assault on him. I would put the Guardian runes on him because he's a very good defensive player or hero. And I would equip... This would be my setup with the Guardian runes, right? Trinity from the future. The reason why my runes are so scattered is because of the hero expedition, where I have to remove artifacts and ruins to put on different heroes so I can get higher up in the ranks. So a quick message for the devs: if we could have like an all removal button, like you take the Phoenix and move everything equipped on her to Dragonic or something where it's just a one push button, that'd be great, because having to go back and forth and move the ruins over, move the artifacts over, move the armor over, it's just highly annoying. So if you guys could have a quick transfer button, that'd be greatly appreciated. And the reason why is because my strategy is, I understand Dragonic, right? Every 4 hits he takes, he unleashes that, y'all already know, the electrical ball, and it just does so much damage to 4 enemies. It's so overpowered. So I would rather prolong him in the game, just dropping bodies every time he gets hit 4 times, versus having his, you know, his attack or skill damage extremely high and then get wiped out by Averas in like 3 swings. So with that being said, when it comes to your strategy and which runes go where, you can pretty much put anything you want. Just know how it's going to play out in the game, right? I'm at the point about 8 months into the game where I can actually set up all my heroes and I could play the game in my mind on how it could turn out on average. Now, obviously, there's infinite amount of possibilities, but you will have a percentage of what will happen in the game. With that being said, moving on to the next part of the ruins. Now, the one thing I want to talk about is good ruins versus bad ruins. Not as in what type of ruin, but did you know that there are bad ruins within good ruins? Let me explain. So if you go on over to the level 6 ruins, my favorite.
Burn into ashes and rebirth.
As you can see, you probably see level 6 like, oh, well, it's so good. What I see is greatness and mediocreness, right? So first things first, click this one, right? You see this? Crit, crit, crit on a Vital 10. That's beautiful. That's 24% crit increase, right? That's probably one of the best ruins for Vital. Now let's go up here. Watch this. You see that? You have speed, speed, attack. That kind of sucks. Well, the speed part is amazing, but the attack is only 8,000. 8,000 points is nothing. That's almost less than 1% of her attack. So the rule of thumb is, when it comes to these runes, you want to focus on the percentage, not the number, right? If you see a percentage, you're good, excluding speed. Obviously, it's going to be a +7 or +6 or +5, right? Moving on to this one, as you can see, you have 14% attack, amazing, but that first slot for an attribute is 120,000 HP, which is pretty much nothing at the level I'm at, right? So what you want to do is, if you get duplicates, you're going to want to keep those and check the attributes on those duplicates, and then swap them out if they have better attributes that fit your hero. So while level 6 ruins are amazing, you could have really crummy ones. And I'll actually show you guys one really quick. Let's go over to
May Lord of
her.
the Forest protect us all.
As you can see, you have 2 of them. You have attack 8,000, HP 12,000, and attack 7%, right? There's not really much I could do besides pull another one and hopefully just has better attributes. And this is the part of the game I really enjoy about ruins, because you can't pay for these ruins, right? You just have to get lucky in the Ancient Summon, right? And I'll show you guys that really quick. And we have a whole video on Ancient Summon as well. So Ruin Cave, Ruin 2 Cave, these are the 2 ones that you play to unlock those ruins. And it's completely random. And yeah, when it comes to your ruins, just know what you're dealing with. If you're a free-to-play player, you really don't have to worry about the attributes too much. Just learn how to approach ruins and what goes where and what you want to accomplish in the game. At the end of the day, when it comes to ruins, it's not about copying and pasting what everyone else does. It's about actually learning what the ruins do and applying that knowledge to all your battles. That's the key of this video, the beginner's guide. Hopefully this video explained ruins for y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video, episode 2. Armor. I can't wait. See y'all tomorrow.